Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I want to look at just two of the vice president picks that Kamala Harris has. I know there's more than two, but I just want to look at Walz and Shapiro because I really feel like it's going to come down to those two. That's just what I think, and maybe I'm wrong, but let's find out. Let's see what do these cards have to say. All right. We're going to take a look at Shapiro first. And let's get some information about him. He is the governor of Pennsylvania, which is a huge state that the presidential candidate must win. Let's see. If he were elected, he'd be the first Jewish vice president. So he's Jewish background. He had strong support for Israel and in the war in Gaza. One drawback he has, though, is he supports private school vouchers in Pennsylvania. I don't know if that's gone through or not. And that's a Republican-backed proposal, which has drawn some criticism for him. All right, well, let's just see. Let's ask about Shapiro. Would he be the vice president pick? Will Kamala Harris pick Shapiro for her vice president? Will Kamala and team pick Shapiro for vice president? Will Kamala and team pick Shapiro? Will he be the pick? All right, let's see. Kamala and team choose Shapiro. Oops, that's weird. As vice president pick. Will Kamala and team choose Shapiro as the vice president pick? Kamala and team pick Shapiro for the Veep. All right, let's see. Straight up away. Four of Swords. Well, they're really contemplating this. And I think he would like it very much. But they're thinking about it. It's, of course, they're in meetings probably as we speak. In the middle, 10 of rods. Hard work, the burden. If this man would turn this around, he could carry those cards differently and better. But 10 is also like the completion of a cycle. So, I don't know. Let's just see. Here's the 4 of rods. That looks like a celebration. That looks like people dancing in the streets. Yay! Maybe he got picked. 4 of rods. Okay. At the very base, King of Pentacles. There would be money that would come with him, it seems like. Maybe there's some important donors she would secure with him. And inside, the 9 of Pentacles. She's in her garden. She's got that beautiful bird. He would bring money in for sure, but this is not an absolute yes. There's no major arcana cards here. But it, as a read, it looks positive. It looks fairly positive. All right, I am going to give this, put these back in different order. And shake out the old reading. All right. And now let's first kind of talk about Mr. Tim Walz. Well, he is governor of Minnesota. He's gotten elected to his second term. He's he used this phrase about Donald Trump. He said he's a strange, weird dude. So, and weird has stuck to Mr. 45. He's 60. He led the Minnesota through a time of difficulty with George Floyd's death. Areas of criticism about how he handled the COVID-19 pandemic, but some people feel he did it well, others not so much. So, all right, let's take a look. What would Kamala and team look for? Would he be their VP pick? Tim Walz. Ooh, look in the middle there. Got the devil card. Oh. All right. Kamala and team, will they pick Tim Walz? Will he be the VP pick? Will Tim Walz be the VP pick? Will Tim Walz be the VP pick for Kamala and team? Kamala and team. Kamala and team pick Tim Walz for the vice president. Will Kamala and her team pick Tim Walz as a vice president? Will Kamala and team pick Tim Walz as the running mate or vice president? Let's take a look here. Fish in a cup. News. News coming in. So this can be good news. We don't know. Let's read on. Pages are youthful too. There's a youthful energy around it. But we'll take it as news. King of Swords. Making good, decisive decisions. Coming in. I don't know. Yeah, the King of in the Swords. Like intellectual. All right. This is the Seven of Pentacles. Looking over the harvest, wondering, maybe he's not enough, maybe he wouldn't bring in enough money, maybe he's just not quite the guy, maybe we need him in Minnesota over there. Okay, at the base, ooh. The anxiety card, the Nine of Swords. A lot of anxious feelings talking this over. Who's gonna get it? Who's who? What's what? How is this gonna be? As a read, this is not looking like it would be Walz, but let's look inside. What's the energy inside? Well, the Two of Cups. This can be contracts and agreements. This can be, yeah. This can be a contract that he would get. Gosh, it's just so up in the air. It really isn't. I would say at this point, Shapiro's cards look better. I would say he's got it. And as I was reading, the sun out there, which I don't think you saw, came in, and that can be another sign that, yeah, he's the one. So at this point, I'm going to say it's likely not Tim Walz, and maybe leaning harder on and into Shapiro. All right. Thanks for tuning in.